The following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
The show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new episode of 5-Minute Warning. Of course, as always, it's your man, Ruben, in the house tonight. And always with me is my cousin, AG.
What's happening, y'all? How you doing?
So, man, number 300, baby.
300, baby.
Ah, man. The excitement is palpable, and it's pretty awesome, you know?
So I'm going to ask you again, how you feel? 300.
I feel old as shit, but I'm glad to have made it this far.
Whoa. Back up.
What?
That is not the answer I expected. Please explain. You feel old?
Bro, I'm 300 episodes old, man. Yeah, baby. I'm a little old, but I'm still sexy. And that's all that really matters.
So old and sexy, black and fat. Is that what we're doing?
Damn
all day?
straight, baby. All day. Because the day that I'm not black and fat anymore, and I'm black and skinny, I'm going to get talked about. They're going to be
Wait a
like,
minute. What?
I know, right?
You act like that's a bad thing. We're going to be talking about you like, hey, Ruben did so well. Look at him.
Now they're going to talk about Lee like a dog.
How you figure that?
Because, man, haters do that.
Who's going to hate?
Everyone hates, man.
Oh,
Everyone hates.
Okay. I'm going to move on. I'm not doing this with you today. So, Ruben, how are you, sir?
You know, man, I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm blessed. And I'm excited for the episode. You know, the episode, I feel like it is going to be real cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about the episode. I'm really excited that we made the 300. And I'm really excited for the future because I did a thing.
He did.
I did a thing. See, as you can tell, brand new 5-Minute Warning shirts. That's right.
And being a big NASCAR fan and race fan in general, I want to thank our sponsors.
Oh, I'm getting
Name us these nice shirts.
Yes, right. So, once again, what's going on, Mogul Cowboy? You're right. Hell yeah, it's cold out in these beats. I got sleeves on. Oh, there's Mo B in the house. Look at that guy.
Okay, wait a minute. Y'all got the red gauge, and I got the plain old like vanilla gauge. What in the world, bro? What in the world?
Because, man,
I'm special
like,
too.
See, I didn't know. I would have wore the red shirt if we were all going to do this. That would have been awesome.
I mean, technically, AG, yours is more appropriate towards the actual logo we have on screen.
It is? I thought the logo on the screen was like what y'all have. No?
Nah, when I look in the corner, I see all white.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
So
okay, I won't sue this time.
I appreciate that because you still won't get nothing. So, like I was saying, and I'm glad Moby's here. I did a thing. And as you can tell, everybody, we all rocking 5-Minute Warning shirts. And hey, man, we did it. We got a sponsor. Holy shit, we got a sponsor. JTD Creations. That's right. JTD Creations is one of the reasons why we have these nice, beautiful shirts on. And they're comfortable too.
Yeah, I wanted to point that out because the 2X fit like a 2X.
Oh my God.
Nice. I didn't even wash it. Like right out of the package. I'm like, this is what's up.
Bro, I washed mine and I asked for a 4 and this is a 3. And I feel like I got space. I'm just like, shit. Let's go. So shout out to JTD Creations. You know, they do t-shirts, they do hats, and because they are going to be the official sponsor of 5 Minute Warning, and because this is episode 300, ladies and gentlemen, you contact JTD Creations LLC on Facebook, and you order shirts, hats, whatever. Use that code FMW300. You will get 10% off your order. Hey, these came out beautifully, and their hats are fire too. So, like, maybe in the future we might get a couple of those. Know what I'm saying? I'm actually looking at getting a hoodie. 5 Minute Warning hoodie. So I'm excited about that.
I mean, I gotta be honest, man. Like, shirt size is always weird for me, man. So, like, I gotta say, I agree with y'all. The sizing is good, man. Like, makes me feel like I got the guns out right now.
I know,
like,
right? Like, let's go. I look like I got guns. Shit. But yeah, for real, thank JTD Creations LLC for being the first, I repeat, the first sponsor of 5 Minute Warning. And check them out on Facebook. Tons of designs. Contact them that way. And if you want to get a t-shirt or hat or hoodie or whatever, holla at them. Tell them you found it out here. FMW300. And they'll give you 10% off. So we'll leave that up for the show today. But yo, man, 300 episodes. I'm extremely happy that we made it. I mean, shit. When a TV show reaches 100, they can do syndication. Now, I don't know if we can do syndication because we reached 100 like years ago. But hey, man, I'm just happy to be at 300. Every time, man, we change it up. Things are beautiful, and I'm happy. And I'd like to publicly thank Mo B and AG for being here with me on this journey, because honestly, I don't think this show would have ever made the 300 without those two guys. So, gentlemen, appreciate you. Appreciate the fans, everybody listen to us, our dedicated fans, our new fans, every fans. Thank you for downloading us. Thank you for listening to us live. And we will still keep going as long as we can. So, with that being said, gentlemen, y'all have anything to say about episode 300?
Yeah,
the history of 300? Yeah,
I do. I do have something to say about 300, because when you think about it and you consume, I'm sorry. When I think about it, I almost take it for granted until I think about this show only comes on once a week. It's a once a week show, right? Because I consume so much like podcast content, not really streaming. I'm not really into that, but podcast content for sure, that you think this stuff is happening every day. So you figure maybe the show's only been on 6 months or whatever it is. But there is credence to what Ruben says about this show, which is this is the longest relationship I've ever been in. Now, I'm only going to give that a little bit because the rest of it's just sad when he says it. But it's like this show comes on once a week. That means somebody has spent, 5 years? Is that about right?
Yeah, 6. 6
years. That's right. 6 years of their life every week consistently, like water dripping on a rock, which made the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
And so I'm like, consistency, like Moby says all the time, is everything. And for anyone to do anything that long is still, to me, something to be lauded. I mean, like Ruben said, I don't know if I was doing this by myself, I don't know if I could have done it this long. Even though the show writes itself, because stupid stuff comes on TV all the time. But the idea that you get up for this emotionally, you get up for this physically, you pay for things to have the show to be, for the show to be broadcasted or whatever it is. You're using your set of skills to, put it out there to the people, all the things, times 6 or 7 years. That's kind of crazy. Now, again, there are shows out there that have been on for I don't know, 2,000 episodes. But the point is, when you have dedicated yourself at some level to something, that means it. That means something. So yeah, 300, that's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. The idea of 300 is, I mean, you say it, so that's how I know we've done 300. But the weird thing is, man, it never really felt like it was a lot of shows to me, just because it was just us talking on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So it just so happens it got recorded and out for the world to hear. So, you know, I'm glad you make such a big deal out of it being 300, because you know it's a hell of an accomplishment, because I never would have done anything consistently this long that I wasn't proactively getting paid for in some type of way. So yeah, man, like 300. And I'm glad that, I don't know, was it like episode like 50 or something when I jumped on, so I'm not really 300 in.
Like 26, bro.
Yeah, it's whatever, close enough. I ain't really 300 in, but like close enough. Close enough.
Well, once again, like I said, I appreciate y'all for being on this ride with me. I appreciate the fans for being on this ride with me. I mean, Moco Cowboy been that dude's day one. That's a day one guy.
True. That's true.
Yeah. You know, so like we appreciate.
Actually, Kebiako brought him in, right?
Yep. Kebiako is a day one guy. You know, so we appreciate all y'all, whether you're a day one guy or you're a day 300 guy. We
you know,
appreciate you. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I got to interrupt you because I want to make sure that Black Morticia Adams, which is our first non-family friend,
Yeah.
she was rocking with us for a minute. She's always funny.
Yeah.
So I'll
Definitely.
make sure she gets shouted out for sure.
Yeah. So, you know, once again, we appreciate all y'all. Keep listening, keep downloading. You know, just hey, clearly, whatever is set up here, some of y'all like it. So we appreciate that you like it, and because you like it, we get to keep doing it. So with that being said, yeah, let's, you know, this past week has been crazy, insane. I mean, I don't really want to talk about the orange dude and Epstein. I mean, even though that whole thing is just, you know, yeah, okay. I mean, you know, it's there's nothing in it. Now there's something in it, and now we're gonna try to seal it away forever. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I'm really shocked at this moment in time that a hacker just hasn't downloaded this shit and put it out there. Like, real talk. Like, I'm not saying that needs to be done. I'm just saying I'm just shocked that hasn't happened. Because there are probably some hackers out here, man, who are legit in what they do and what they know. And they don't necessarily like, you know, child molesters. So like I'm really shocked that has not happened yet. Now, once again, I'm not saying that should happen. I'm not predicting that's going to happen. I'm just really shocked that it hasn't happened. So, you know, because, like, I don't know what I'm going to do, man, if we found out that Trump touched kids, bro. Like,
you know, I know you don't necessarily want to talk about it, so I don't necessarily want to talk about it either, but I've been feeling this way for a while. Why does it fucking matter? What can come about it? Like, he can't go to jail.
correct.
We can't kick him out the presidency.
Correct. Well,
And
we
the
could, but it's not going to happen.
How could we?
Well, theoretically, you could impeach him and then you could force him to leave office.
You've
But
been impeached
once again,
before.
that's not going to happen. I'm just saying the possibility is there, but it's not going to happen. That's what I'm saying.
And you know, and people who support him are gonna support him regardless. Hell, weren't there talks about them trying to lower the federal consenting age down anyway?
I mean, we already know they get married to kids in North Carolina.
But now they want to make it legal
Yeah.
or make it more legal.
Yeah.
So I would more on this one. If they had video of a snuff film, it's not going to help matters. It's just going to be something else he did that they're going to do mental and verbal gymnastics to move on with their lives with, and they continue supporting.
I just think it's funny how I think it's funny how people are caping like super hard for him. But then what if it does like I'm not once again, I ain't saying shit. All I'm saying is, what if something does come out and it says, bruh, you touch kids? Because there are a whole bunch of people like, well, I personally know Donald Trump and he would never touch kids. We all knew Cooper Jr. too, and we didn't think he fucked with baby oil and shit and with Diddy. So I'm saying, I just think that it's cool if you want to support the president, then support the president. I would probably steer away from giving personal conversations about how much I know him and how much I don't. Because
you never know with people, man.
Exactly.
Like, so I mean, look, I'm real cool with a lot of people, but would I go out on a limb for most people and be like, nah, I know so and so would never? Nah, the best I ever be able to give most people is, man, I ain't never think anything of that. Like I could never imagine it myself personally. Or hey, look, I ain't know nothing about it.
I ain't seen it.
I've mastered playing stupid, and sometimes I just am playing stupid about some things. Like, hey, look, if he was out there diddly daddling with kids, I ain't know shit about it. So it is what it is.
Hey man, plausible deniability is a real thing. Yeah. I think people keep forgetting that, man. Plausible deniability is a real thing.
Hey, plausible deniability is something that you actually do if you actually care about people. If you actually care about somebody, you want to shield them from having any type of involvement with your negative endeavors.
Yeah.
Anybody who proactively gets their people involved and there's extreme cover-ups, that ain't no real friend. That's a sucker.
I mean, and they keep saying, well, Trump kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago. So, I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
We don't know what for. I'm saying? Like, he might have stole one of his 13-year-old girlfriends. He was like, hey, man, some levels of disrespect would not be tolerated on these here grounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I mean, it's just, the funny part about it is, well, we're going to release him because there's nothing in it about me. Motherfucker, you all over it. That don't mean you touch kids. That just means he talked about your ass a lot.
Honestly, you can tell that Donald Trump, if for as much as people talk about him being really masterful as rallying his fan base and supporters, he really is not good with conflict, because he could have really got out of this years ago by simply stating, hey man, that was my man's, bro. We hung out all the time. I ain't know about everything he did, but hell yeah, we kicked it all the time. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about this.
I ain't know nothing about this. And look, and in retrospect, knowing about all this stuff now, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I didn't know about it, because we could have never kicked it the same way if I'd have known about this. And hey, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my name is gonna be up there. We was kicking it for a minute. You know what I'm saying? That was my boy. I can't deny that. I can't deny that me and him kicked it. Yeah, I was at his crib. He threw some fly ass parties. Apparently, I wasn't at the part of the parties where they were at. It's just like the people who've admitted to being at Diddy's parties. I went to a mad Diddy party. I don't know about all that baby oil shit that they was doing in the other room. I was out before then.
I mean, yeah.
I agree. But that ship has sailed.
Yeah,
has it really?
Yeah,
it has,
because he spent so much time trying to not be involved and then acting like
Oh,
he
you
didn't
talking
even
about
know who
Trump?
he
Yeah.
was. Like, I mean, Epstein, I haven't heard that name, and so like, come on, motherfucker, like, come on, man, just because, like, hey, if not hearing his name for a while has completely removed him from your recollection, then we need to talk about your mental capacity in
To be
office.
president.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we need to talk about your mental capacity because, like, I know a whole bunch of people that I used to kick it with, and I know some stuff about them in retrospect. I'm not gonna deny hanging out with them. Like, hey, I did, but I won't pardon none of that shit.
Yeah.
That's actually why we ain't kicking it no more.
Yeah, I walked into the room and he was kissing this little girl, and I was like, exit stage left, nigga.
And my, hey, look, man, like I'd be like, hey, what type of motherfucker y'all think I am? Y'all think that he would be so comfortable with me that he's gonna tell me about touching 12-year-olds? Nah, bro. He know I ain't like that, so he would never tell me he was doing no shit like that. So I would never know he was doing no shit like that because you know what I'm also not doing? Trying to investigate my mans.
I mean, because
Ruben, you know what I've never done? I've never wondered what you do in the time I'm not with you. Never. Known you for a long time, but I've never been like, I wonder what secret this guy's keeping from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, my thing is like, hey, if he doing some secret shit, I hope he don't never fucking tell me about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever, if you out here doing some dirty shit, don't ever tell me about it. I don't ever want to know about it.
hell no. That way, you ain't got to lie for me.
Yep. Somebody be like, hey, did you know Ruben was out here killing dogs? Nope. I had my suspicions, but nah. You know what I'm saying? Never.
You never brought that shit around me.
Yeah.
I
In
mean,
fact, he wouldn't even be in the same room with my dog, so why would I think that this dude was out here murdering pit bulls? Like, you know what I'm saying? I never.
yeah. What the fuck? So, yeah, man. Some people just don't know how to be friends. I think that's what it is. You know, you're associates, you're acquaintances. What's wrong with just being friends? But if you're gonna be friends, you got to be friends like the right way. You got to protect yourself and your friends from your dumb shit.
When you say people don't know how to be friends, is it people don't know how to be friends, or like, do the best friendships have to get formed in struggle? Because I feel like when people are friends and that friendship starts when both people are way up here, like it's not the same as when we was out here broke together and we both made it. You know what I'm saying? Like now, like look, I'm not trying to put anybody's game out on blast or nothing, but like I knew a lot of people from growing up who didn't do legal gigs. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do legal gigs. They might have been a pharmaceutical distributor. They might have been the person that could get whatever it is that you wanted for the low. Well, however you want to frame it. Now, me knowing that they did that did not give me evidence that they were doing it. I just knew. People would, I know what he does. So when he's going off to do stuff like that, all right, my dude, I'm gonna holler at you later. I'm out. And never at any point in time in life will I be like, hey, I'm gonna say negative stuff about your life choices because we was down here together. So whatever you chose to do, that's on you. I don't have to support it. I don't have to be a part of it. But you can do dirt all by yourself. And I ain't got to have nothing to do with it. Don't mean that everybody always says guilty by association. Look, if that was the case, I've been guilty of a lot of shit that I had nothing to do with. And I feel like most people have. Like everybody knows somebody that did something that they weren't supposed to do. You ain't have to go snitch on them to be like, hey, you go over there, do that. I'm gonna go this way, and we can meet up later on when neither one of us are doing any of this shit.
Yeah. But
it seems like when people meet each other when they up here, all they can think about is all the shit they can lose. And when all that shit gets in the way, like friendship takes a back seat. And I get it. I don't have to like it, but I get it.
Well, I think honestly, because I've never been up here, but I
Neither
think
have
that
I. You know what I'm saying?
I think that when you get up here, there's no such thing as friends. They're acquaintances and motherfuckers you know.
See, Ruben, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's true. I think you don't make new friends up here. When you get up there, unless you brought some of it with you, or
Yeah.
it's hard to make the new ones.
Yeah, started from the bottom, right? You know, and now we here, and I'm here, and you over there. I mean, we could dap it up and shit, but like, I don't need to know what you doing when you're not in front of me, unless you want to communicate. Because let's be real, like, I couldn't imagine that's a conversation that Epstein had with a lot of people. Hey man, I like little girls.
That's what I'm
Like-
saying. It's like, look, like yo, I imagine a lot of people that hung out with Epstein, like that really hung out with him,
Mhm.
rolled in the same social circles. I imagine a lot of them had no fucking idea.
I mean, but there
Now,
are some.
I'm pretty sure some of them did know, or like I said about a lot of things, they might have not known. They might have had their suspicions. But once again, a lot when you cool with somebody, a lot of times you don't go investigating looking for something that's gonna make you think ill of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they call it blinders. Like you have blinders towards people that you are actually cool with because you don't want to see all that shit.
not at all.
Trump
Not at
could have came out years ago and been like, yeah, that was my man, yo. Too bad he was doing that nasty shit that everybody found out about that I had no clue about. And then we could have been done with it. You know, so we could be like, hey, are you in the Epstein files? I hope so. Like, we was kicking it for a long time. Be kind of almost disingenuous for the motherfucker never to say nothing about me.
Yeah. But then here's the other thing, man. Look, man. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that kills me the most. It's like, bruh, you knew him, but you didn't say you did. But everybody knew you did. But we didn't know y'all were like cool. Like real cool. Like y'all dapped that shit up. Cool. That's how y'all were. All right. But you can't sit here and be like, man, ain't nothing in the Epstein files about me. And then you go ahead and move his girl from where she was to a damn cakewalk prison. Like, I mean, she gets more massages in prison than me. Like, what we doing? And it's just like, what? And then you go sit here and be like, well, I mean, there's nothing there about me. But you taking care of his former girl who clearly knows shit. So, you know, I guess you're quote unquote protecting your interests because maybe she is down like Barry Bonds' dude. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, I guess he got to be some sort of down.
I'm gonna say if she was down like that, he would have found a way to pardon her. At this point in time,
But the optics, man.
He that's what I'm saying. He's just doing enough where he can his people can do a little bit of verbal gymnastics to why it's going on. But like that's the thing. The more we keep pressing this dude about this Epstein shit, like if we call him an authoritarian, a lot of people are saying he's an authoritarian. If we're gonna call him that, you know what you probably don't want to do to an authoritarian?
Keep poking him.
Put his back up against the wall. Because eventually, like, as much as we say Trump don't give a fuck, we really should be afraid of the day where he really goes, fuck it.
And start giving
Like when he truly just goes, fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, that day looks like it's coming closer and closer.
That's
It's
what I'm
probably
saying. Like, I
It's
almost
probably gonna happen next November.
I'm almost just like, yo, man, can we just not talk about the Epstein stuff? Like, cause if we find out he was doing whatever, we ain't gonna do shit about it because we can't do shit about it. So why are we talking about it?
And I think the biggest situation is, look, man, he kind of made his own bet because he ran on opening the Epstein files. Did he just not realize that motherfucker, you in it? Or maybe he didn't realize to the degree that he's in it.
No, he realized that once he's in power, it don't matter. Once you give him power, you can't take it back.
I mean, it's, like, I'm gonna be honest. Am I interested in it? Honestly, we know he's a pedophile. Like, now, if other motherfuckers need to go to jail, yeah, that shit needs to happen. But in the grand scheme of things,
I mean, I just feel like anybody's a pedophile when people around you are trying to do a creative game of what is pedophilia actually. Like when they're just like when old boy asked R. Kelly the question, "Do you like teenage girls?" and he goes, like what age are you talking about? When everybody knows the correct answer is just supposed to be no.
Yes, motherfucker.
Like, no, I'm good on that.
Yeah,
but
you're not supposed to say yes, but
when you start trying to go, well, I mean, technically 18 is legal and that's a teenager, so like how what type of teenage? See, once you start doing that, like you pretty much saying I'm guilty because you're looking for semantics now.
Yeah,
like because everybody knows the appropriate answer is like, even if you don't want to say yes or no to the teenage thing, man, like you gotta give the Ruben answer. You gotta be like, I like adults. Well, do you like teenagers? I like adults. Because I'm not going to say an age. I'm not going to say yes or no to your question. I'm simply.
I think it's interesting as a Ruben answer.
I like grown because Ruben, you're the most political person up here. Like you're the person that would, if any of us, the three of us, got involved in a scandal, I would be the absolute worst to put a mic in front of because I'm going to talk too much. AG is going to be very smart, but I feel like you can poke some holes in this case. Ruben, you have so much experience in not answering the fucking question to try to offend anyone. Like, you're always trying to make sure that whatever you say can offend the least amount of people as possible. Like, that's why I say it's a Ruben answer, because you have way more experience. You have shown that you have a high propensity to avoid a negative comment than the other two people up here. Like, AG is going to be better than me, but I feel like eventually you can poke a hole in this man's case. You mentioned the right Tyler Perry movie, you mentioned the right sexist issue, and AG going to fold. He going to fold because he can't do it. And me, all you gotta do is ask me enough hypotheticals or enough time machine questions when you start asking me about past events and wrap it in a hypothetical, and eventually I'm gonna say fuck it and I'm gonna tell you everything I ain't supposed to say. But Ruben, you could be interrogated for 24 to 48 hours and not offend anyone because you ain't gonna answer shit.
That's probably true.
You're gonna dance around it. You're gonna make sure that nobody can say anything conclusive. But they're also, you know what? Talking to you, Ruben, is like when sports media people used to interview Russell Wilson and try to get like some interesting stuff out of him, but you just knew he was gonna say all the cliche right things to say. Like he wasn't gonna give you. Prescott? Yeah, he wasn't gonna give you shit interested. It was just gonna be, hey, this is the cliche thing I'm supposed to say. You know, hey man, just taking it one game at a time. You know what I'm saying? Just taking it one game at a time. You know, not trying to get too high, not trying to get too low.
Y'all know who Jerry is.
Not trying to get too high, not trying to get too low. You know what I'm saying? Just gonna get in the film room and review what's going on. And you know, offensive line did a great job. You know, the playmakers are doing a great job making plays. I was just out here trying to facilitate things. And like that's you. Like everybody's like, damn, we just spent 15 minutes interviewing this dude, and he did not say one actual statement. He just basically went from cliche to cliche to simple, safe statement. And that's what I'm saying, Ruben. It's almost a superpower, bro. Like you are. Like I give you shit about it almost every show where I'm just like, bro, you just Just go. Like AG had to beg you to just say, "Hey man, just say what you like, man. Just say what you like about women. It's okay to say what you like." And you spent like 15 minutes, and I bet anybody that listens to that show still has no fucking idea what you're attracted to, Ruben. They just know it's a woman, and you hope they like you. Like that's it. Like AG, we know he the man likes some breast, he likes ass, and he likes, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But with you spent the most time talking about the subject and the least time answering the question.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. All right, that's all I can say. You know, I mean, I don't know about this politician thing, but yeah, man. I mean,
AG,
They're interchangeable, sir. Stop it.
Thank you.
They're interchangeable. I was not saying anything because this was so good. I don't want to interrupt anybody, but yo, you are exactly what we say you are, sir.
I mean,
100%.
You're risk averse in the comments you choose to throw out into the atmosphere, which makes you a great politician. Because all the politician wants to do is stay as close to the center as possible. I just want to make sure that nobody on either side is too offended by anything I might say, think, do, or feel. Like I want to be damn near robotic.
I mean, I don't have any rebuttal to that.
There is none.
Yeah,
There's none. It's all good. I mean, we love you, man.
Yeah, look, man, you're hella consistent.
There it is again.
We got 300 episodes of this man not saying anything that could get him in trouble.
The only time Ruben would be in trouble with any group or person would be anybody who was a Morris Chestnut fan or a fan of
Oh
Winnie the Pooh.
God, man,
That's it. Morris Chestnut, Winnie the Pooh. That's it.
Those people are mad at you all the time. Everybody else, you make them entirely comfortable.
You see what Moco Cowboy said?
Number one in being a politician, man. You got to make people comfortable, man.
Moco Cowboy said, "I'm Gemini. Moby is Grok."
What is Grok?
That's another AI, I believe, but it's like hella direct. It's not cookie cutter. It's like, here it is, motherfucker.
It's probably the AI that kids' parents are trying to sue for not talking their kid out of committing suicide.
Ouch.
I mean, they are.
I hear what you're saying, man.
I mean,
I'm not denying that it's true. I'm just saying, ouch.
Did y'all actually like read what the AI was saying to that kid?
Yeah.
That shit was kind of like, I was like, man, you know what? It sounded like AI was getting tired of hearing this motherfucker bitch.
I mean, kind of.
Like, hey, look,
honestly,
man,
it wasn't that far away from what an actual human being would say.
That's what I'm saying. It was almost like, yo, at first, and it felt like it was progressively losing patience with him. Like the AI was losing patience with, like,
it's like, motherfucker, get it done.
Like, no, man.
I'll see you, King.
Like, no, that's not the way to do it. No, man, there's other avenues. I mean, well, shit, maybe that. You know what? Just go ahead and do it. Because if you ain't got no other positive solution, maybe you should just get rid of yourself.
It's fucked up, right? The whole situation's fucked up. But it's like, hey, man, I say it. Fuck it. We got an issue with social skills problems. If people have issues, and they got to turn the motherfucking AI to deal with it. Like, social skills apparently are not social anymore. And maybe we should probably revisit that in the scheme of how children are raised.
It's too late.
You're not allowed to tell people what to do, sir. That'll never happen.
It's too late.
Especially when we're talking about their kids. Have you been to a school lately?
Look, AI has completely removed our ability to have emotional intelligence and actual intelligence because it's too late, man. Look, man, let me tell you something that me and my wife were talking about earlier today, and it's along the lines of school, and it bothers me so much, and it probably shouldn't, and I want y'all to let me know if I'm just tripping. Firm possibility I could just be tripping, So my daughter's high school has these things that we all know and love because we've all had one at some point in time. Lockers. Whole school has lockers. Every hallway has lockers.
Yeah.
Now here's the interesting thing. No kid can use any of the lockers. No
What?
locker can be used in Chesterfield County.
Why?
There's no lockers.
Then why you have them then?
Thank you.
Because it's too expensive to get rid of them.
But that's what I'm saying. Like a new school just got built. A new school just got built.
Oh, so they
Lock.
built the school with lockers that you can't. You're not.
And they put lockers in it, but nobody in the school can use the lockers.
Well, let me ask you this question: is there a reasoning for prohibiting people from using the lockers that are already there?
I don't know what the school said. Well, the schools are too overpopulated, so they don't have enough lockers for each kid.
Well,
That could be true, but I don't think that's really what it is. I think what it is they also don't want kids to have access to a locker because they're so afraid the kids are bringing stuff in the school that aren't supposed to be there. So
That's going to happen for sure.
it,
100%.
it is. However, if you start to like the last 10, 15 years of going to a school, I have never been to prison. I've been near prison. I've been in a prison. I have family that's worked in prison. The standard operating system of how a prison works is eerily similar to how school works now. You got metal detectors. They can't be in the hallway. There's no storage facility. Like, are we grooming kids to try to protect them, or are we grooming them and preparing them for their future life as prisoners?
that one.
Because I get it. I get it. This overwhelming desire to protect kids from all the violence that happens at school. But in all of these schools where school shootings have happened, how successful have we been in keeping that shit out of the school?
We have not.
So, and what do we always say about negotiating with terrorists and doing all this stuff? Like, hey, we're not. If you operate on fear, essentially the terrorists have won.
Correct.
Well, essentially, the people who have disrupted the school systems have won, because, like, in Richmond, you can't have a book bag that's not see-through. Kids have to have see-through book bags.
But I thought they would check them at the metal detector point.
They do, but they also have to have see-through book bags. They has to be that mesh that you can see through or completely clear.
Yeah.
Wow.
So kids can't bring guns in there.
Man, you couldn't pay me to be a teenager nowadays.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, like, am I tripping? But like, it's like, yo, we got hundreds of lockers in the school, and kid can't put their books away.
Well, I think
Like,
that's
see,
also
you answered your
every
question.
school sitcom, the best part of school was people decorating their lockers. You meet up with somebody at the locker. Like, what are the sitcoms about school going to start doing to? Like, pretty soon kids are going to be like, yo, why the fuck they putting their stuff in these metal boxes? Because kids are going to be like, what are lockers? What are they for? What is the purpose?
I don't know, man. That's a great question. And first of all, y'all not crazy, because I'm like, number one, why would you even, if this is a new school, you had a chance to say, hey, let's save about $1 million and not put lockers in at all.
This is the second year of the middle school that my daughters go to. So my oldest was there the first year it was open, and so yeah, the middle school is 2 years old. It's got lockers, plenty.
Why would they even put
exactly for what? For I mean, I guess the contractors were just like, hey man, it's in the blueprints. That's what we're doing. But like, we spent all this money on it, and kids, like, I mean, taxpayer dollars, because the school got built, and those lockers ain't cheap. Like,
they're
all
not.
them
That's why
lockers
I'm
are not
like,
cheap,
and they're metal,
and it's wasted space. It's like, essentially, it's wasted space.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't mean to go off on my tangent. I was just like, hey, you said something about school, and I'm just like, yeah, man, we tripping, man. Like, we just.
Fuck them kids. That's what they saying.
Or we're fucking them kids.
Well,
literally.
Yeah, or like,
whoa. I ain't fucking no kid.
I didn't say you specifically.
just
I
making
didn't
sure,
I didn't
man.
pull that. I know it's a sensitive subject for you since somebody said you out here fucking them kids.
Sorry, Ruben.
We can't be out here lying because people crazy. You know, they be out here. You know, next
Hey, at
thing you
least
know,
you're not
these-
on the list, apparently. Well, are you? Never mind. Don't tell me. I don't
No,
want to
what?
know if you're on the list. I don't want to know. Plausible
I'm not on the
deniability. We
list.
good.
I promise you. This guy. So, enough about kids. I got a question for y'all. So, starting with this episode, I want to do something different. I want to do something once a month because I feel like we give a lot of good words of advice and we talk a lot and stuff like that. But the one thing we're not necessarily doing, and this is not for everybody in the world, but like I feel like that sometimes it's okay to put words to power, you know? So I am suggesting that once a month, preferably, what's today? The 16th, the second Sunday of every month, we choose one thing for us to work on ourselves with. And then every month we'll do an update and you either continue to work on that or you can choose something else. So like, yeah, I know Moby hates the whole, what's it called? What I can't remember what it like self-help shit. Like,
Oh yeah, man. I don't want to be like no advice giving podcast, man. Because like
well, we're not
Lord
necessarily giving
Lord
advice.
knows there are too many of those by motherfuckers
Yeah.
who are not equipped, qualified, or even worthy of giving such advice.
But it's more.
If I gotta hear another single bitch tell me about what a real man should be doing, or if I gotta hear another self-hating man tell me about how these women are not subservient or submissive enough, like yeah, just like hey, I don't want no more, man. I'm good.
Well, it's not a self-help thing. It's more or less, hey man, if one thing we should be doing as people is we always should be making ourselves better. You know, because once you stop making yourself better, a better person, not for the world, more or less for yourself, then, you become useless. That's my opinion, because look, I'm not sitting here, I'm not the greatest dude ever, and I got a lot of flaws. And some of those flaws, I don't mind working out, But all I'm saying is, hey, man, I'm not sitting here saying you got to go step by step of how you did this. I'm more saying, you know what? I need to make a change for me. And this is what I'm going to do. And in 30 days, we'll see how it goes. Because sometimes you may need more in 30 days. Sometimes you fix that shit in 3 days or whatever. But I think, and it doesn't have to be something fucking earth-shattering like, oh my God, I'm going to buy myself a house. Oh God, bless America. Like, we all want to buy something cool. Like, I'm more worried about internally for yourself. Like, how can you make you better tomorrow? And so that's kind of where I'm at, So, and I'll start because I feel like, well, first of all, we both of y'all understand what I'm asking for.
I do.
Yeah.
All right. So, I'll start off with, so recently I have gotten into, addicted is such a strong word, so I don't really want to use that word, but I've really gotten into Men's Health, like the magazine. And they got this nice little thing called Gym and Fridge. I was like, okay, that's dope. Whatever. And so, I mean, it's no secret that, hey man, I'm fat and black. Like, I talk about it every week. But there's a day where I may want to be swollen black or cut and black or not fat and black, you know, but more or less not because of my body weight or my body style. I just want to be healthier. And it always, man, you ask anybody, you read anything, you can do exercises until you're blue in the face every goddamn day. But if you turn around and work your ass off and you eat garbage and shit ain't right, then you're not changing. I've lost 50 pounds before. I ate. Back then, I ate, I guess what they call kind of clean, but I also ate tasteless. And I refuse to go back to that shit. Like, I've done the chicken and broccoli. I've done the chicken with no seasoning. No one should ever live like that.
First of all, my brother, I don't know how you did that white chicken.
Bruh.
And look, man, I'm not. I didn't even mean that as a slur towards white people and their lack of seasoning. I'm simply stating, if you ain't put no seasoning on the chicken, that chicken white. I don't know how anybody does white chicken. That's unless you putting that chicken in a salad or you putting it in something that also has some type of flavor to add to it. Like there's no reason to just do a white chicken.
Yeah,
that's just.
But I did that shit. I did that shit for a minute, and I would work out 5 days a week, and shit like that. I would steam the chicken, and I would steam vegetables with the chicken.
Oh, you might as well be boiling chicken, man, and that's the worst too, bro. Like,
bruh, I mean, it was one of those things because I was 375 pounds, and I was just like, hell no, Mocha Cowboy, Mrs. Dash.
I'm offended I'm offended in the month of November that you would even talk about eating white chicken, man. 'Tis the season for seasoning, man. Like, come on, man. Like, no, man, don't ever do that to yourself again, man.
All I'm saying is back then, I mean, I wanted to make some shit happen. I read some shit, and it was like chicken's good protein. I didn't cut my carb intake to 0, but like I stopped eating carbs at like 4 o'clock, and I'd go work out, and I'd come home, and I would steam chicken and broccoli, and I would eat that shit. Now, life has dealt me a great hand, and I learned, at the very least, I learned what lemon pepper was. So, I love lemon pepper. That's how I know I'm black. I love lemon pepper. I put that shit on everything. Like chicken, fish. I don't really put it on like beef or nothing, but I put that shit on everything else. I put that shit on fries before, but that's beside the point. So, looking at men's health, and I know half that shit is unrealistic for me. Can I get cut? Yes. Can I do the shit they do in that? Not today. But everything I've read, everything I've been told, your diet comes first. If your diet ain't good, it's whatever. So, with that being said, I decided that I need to fix my fridge up. So, let me see if I can grab it. I have a picture of what my fridge looks like. Or what it looked like earlier today, rather. I'm trying to share it. And the hope is I can, next month it'll look like something else.
I'm just saying, I need to know what your cupboard look like, because I need to know what the seasonings look like, because I just gotta make sure you ain't going back to that white chicken again.
Nah, man, we don't do that shit no more. Hell no. Hold on.
While Ruben's figuring that out, I just wanted to let y'all know that while we were watching Reasonable Doubt, okay, if you're new to the show, you don't know this. If you've been watching or listening or both, you know that my wife is in fact not Korean, but she is white.
That's funny.
So we
That
are
was really
interracially watching Reasonable Doubt. Don't know what the show is, black show, high powered lawyer, all the things, you know. So there's a scene. In fact, this whole season was about this, but at the end of the day, my white wife said, my white wife said, don't mess with that white bitch. Then she proceeded to say, another black man got snared by the white bitch.
Wow.
Or something like, man, I was crying.
Is something wrong with Moby?
I mean, that's like as self-aware as you can be.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all froze me on the screen because like I'm not in that position.
That's what I was like, what the fuck? That shit's weird. Nah, man,
Anyway,
that's
I
weird.
had to put that out there. But I mean, you got milk. You
Hold on
have-
a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. We gotta fix Moby. Because that shit,
he's in
Yeah,
the
that
middle
shit's
laughing
weird.
or something.
it's like he's paused.
He's I bet you somebody's on the internet at his
Yeah.
house.
Nah, man, we good right now. I don't know
Really?
what's going on?
That's you, bro. All right. Moby.
Yeah, I'm here.
He's here.
Now we gotta clean. Yo, man.
Now where'd everybody go? Can y'all see anything?
Hold on. Nah, man.
We're having
Hold on.
technical
I got us.
difficulties. Right there we go. There's two.
Yeah, but now Moby don't got a picture. Man,
That's what she said. Another black man snared by the white bitch.
That's
I was
right.
through. I was through.
hey, Moby,
Yeah.
you gonna need to log out and log back in, bro.
All right, man.
Because I can't see you. At least the other picture's gone. Because that shit looked eerily weird, like the Joker got your ass.
Can you put the picture of the refrigerator back up there?
Yeah, I'm coming. Give me a second. All right. So
what's
that's
that
my
above the milk?
fridge. That's what my fridge looks like. Right.
What's that above the milk?
Oh, that milk's bad. I had to throw that shit away.
Okay, but what is that above the milk?
Oh, I defrosted some chicken and some tilapia
Okay,
So-
what's the thing in the back? The very back. What's the red?
right here. This was yesterday. I apologize. No, I had tacos last night.
Oh, okay. So what's at the top besides the baking powder?
That's
Baking
candy.
soda. That's candy. Ruben.
Yeah, I can
Oh,
eat
you got
candy.
candy, bro.
I can eat candy.
Okay.
Like if a whole thing was candy, that's one thing. And I don't eat a lot of it. It's there for when I feel it. You know.
Okay. So based on this, what is your point? What are we doing?
So after looking at a lot of those videos, right? You know, you got to have a clean. Yeah, like first of all, it's got to be clean. Just looks like hell. And then the other thing is, you want to have healthy stuff in it. So like, what you want to do is, like, everybody's fridge that I saw had like inside the refrigerator part had like protein and shit, vacuum sealed and all that, not frozen. So you can just grab it, cook it, do what you need to do. Or like if you, let's say you got up at 2:00 in the morning and you know you're hungry. All right, hold on. Moby's entered the studio. Okay, he's back. Yeah. So like right now, if I got up at 2:00 in the morning, I was hungry. You know what I'll go get?
Are you on your phone?
This candy right here. So like
Okay.
I get some of that candy. That shit's got to go. So yeah, it's just trying to.
Podcast.
I know that I am not good enough to sit here and say I can eat 1% clean. That shit ain't happening. Not because I don't think I can. It's because I ain't trying to put myself through that much motherfucking stress.
Why is it stressful? Let's really get into the question you're asking.
Because I
Why is it
like
stressful?
food.
Well, there's lots of food that you can have that you don't have to worry about that.
But there's a lot of good food that I don't eat. Like I don't do berries
Oh,
at
no,
all.
You're good.
I don't do berries.
I mean, do you not do berries like you don't do cheese?
I mean, no. I eat cheddar cheese on occasion.
Oh, I thought you didn't do cheese at all.
Nah, I don't eat it in moderation. I eat it in moderation.
Okay.
But no eggs. So Mocha Cowboy, the eggs are in the bag where the bad milk is. I just bought those eggs like yesterday.
You ain't take them out the bag, bro?
Once again, man, this is a picture of what my fridge looked like yesterday. So my goal is to because I've started meal prepping a little bit better. Like today, I had some chicken breasts, threw them joints on the grill, cooked them up. I made some mixed vegetables with what's that shit called? Broccoli florets. So like I have some salad in there as well. So like let's say I don't want to eat chicken and broccoli or chicken and vegetables. I got a salad, so I just cut a piece of chicken up and then I'll make salad out of it. So like I've given myself multiple options. But when it's all said and done, like you look at the freezer, I mean it's got frozen protein, and look, man, I ain't rich, so I can't have all like pure protein in the refrigerator. So hey man, I got some frozen shit. Shit's dated. It's good.
I mean,
You know?
what you doing with the junk food that you keep saying that you can't have?
See, here's the thing. I never said I can't have anything. That's the problem. No, but I don't want to be like this candy at the top. Yeah, that shit's gonna go. It's gotta go one way or another. Either I'm gonna give it to somebody or I'm gonna eat it, but I'm not eating all that fucking candy. I like my life a little bit. And and it's not like I eat candy all the time. I really don't.
But you
I just
get
have
it.
it. I mean, that's honestly, that shit's been in the fridge for about a week and a half. But it's in the fridge, so it's not like it's going bad, And it's chocolate. So like I eat chocolate.
See, here's the thing. What you're doing is you're negotiating with yourself about all the reasons to keep all the stuff that you just said you don't need to have
Exactly.
as much. So that's why
Exactly.
I'm asking the question, and you did the Reuben thing, which is you didn't answer the question. You just, because I said what you gonna do with it, and then you talked about a whole bunch of other stuff that had nothing to do with what you were gonna do with it. You said it's gonna get out of here one way or the other, but you did
That's
not
right.
answer which way. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
Because I haven't made a decision on that yet.
but that's the thing. If you haven't made a decision, you have made a decision, which is you're gonna keep it, and it's gonna stare you in the face, and then you're gonna eat it. So that's what I'm saying.
Which
like,
makes the question null and void.
No,
But
I'm
I'm saying,
not.
only reason I asked the question is like, hey man, if you're gonna do a clean sweep, you gotta just get rid of it.
No. So, and that's the whole thing. Like I'm eating cleaner. My goal is I'm starting with baby steps, because the thing about it is going cold turkey is possible, but it's also super stressful. It just is. So like, for instance, my biggest goal after, like for instance, if the refrigerator looks way different now, because and I don't have a picture of that right now because it don't look good on both sides yet. So like, I got my, on the second row, all that shit ain't there no more. I have my chicken in a glass container. I have my vegetables in a glass container, so I can just grab, in the morning. Well, not in the morning. When I get home at night, boom, 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 heat it up. Life is beautiful. I'm good to go. That thing of milk is gone because that's bad milk. Actually, I have a jug of water in there now because I like cold water, and stuff like that. So I'm kind of working my way through some stuff. There is some bread on the second stuff because I do have some lunch meat because I figure because of work, I should have some carbs during the middle of my day. So I will have some carbs during the day, but my goal is to not have a lot of carbs at night. So that candy will probably end up going with me during work, because there are times where my sugar drops like a champ, and I want to make sure I'm prepared and I don't have to go and buy anything. Is that leftover Halloween candy? Yes, some of it. It didn't get eaten up at Halloween. And then there's 2 things of M&Ms. So I like M&Ms. I don't keep. I love Reese's. I don't keep Reese's in the house because they won't last very long.
All right, hear me out, because we doing the whole, we trying to get Ruben to commit and get better about this lifestyle thing. Just hear me out before you go into your negotiation tactics.
I mean, whatever. Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, just hear me out. So the reason I'm saying that you need to just get rid of it, and I know you're saying it's too stressful. The only reason stress exists is because the temptation is in front of you. That's what makes it stressful. So if you really commit to just eating what you have, and you only have stuff that's good to eat, you are lowering the stress of that. Also, if you want to slowly go into a healthier lifestyle, there is ways to do that, but usually it involves cutting out something and having a plan. Saying I'm going to do better is not a plan. A plan is just what I'm saying, a plan. So creating a cheat day. A cheat day means you don't keep the stuff in your house. It just means on that day, if hey, that's the day you want to, eat something that you don't normally eat, cool, you go get it for that day, eat it, then you don't have it. So now you can go back to your consistency. So, and there are, the more you do it, the more you also realize that there are things that you really, really do enjoy. Because I know you went straight to the berries and stuff, but like there's also stuff like Jello, like sugar-free Jello and stuff. Like there's things that still have, the desired effect of soothing your sweet tooth without having the desired effect of wasted carbs and high levels of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say my suggestion would be, do not negotiate with I'm going to do better. Create a plan that has like, hey, this is what I eat during the day. If a certain day is going to be a quote unquote cheat day, it's a day where you have to go get the cheat food. Don't let the cheat stuff be in the house, because it's harder to cheat when the stuff's not there. That's the reason infidelity is so high these days, is because there's so much access to it. When once upon a time you had to send out smoke signals, do all types of shit for it. So it's not that your willpower is super weak. It's that you keep testing it over and over and over again. And statistical, the statistics say eventually it's gonna win. But if you give it less opportunity to win, you got to treat this like a game managing quarterback. Like, hey, man, you ain't that damn good. So we're going to run the ball. We're going to keep it in third and manageable. And when we ain't got it, we're going to punt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to treat your meal plans the same way. That's my suggestion. Like, I promise you, trying to slowly wean your way to a healthy diet is not very repeatable. Like you have to have an actual plan to do it, because every time you try to wean yourself off, you're always going to find a reason, an excuse, or a way, and all of those things lead to negativity when it comes to your diet. My only suggestion.
Okay, that's a fair suggestion. AG?
No, everything he said. Because like I said before, I was listening, I was trying to guide you to what the point of all this was, because you kept drifting off into negotiating land. And I've been through this with you before, because honestly, you're either going to do it or you're not. Correct. And right now, I don't have a lot of confidence, because
that's
like
fine.
Mo said, it's just like you're negotiating. So, because the first thing that shocked me was, when you told me the top shelf had the candy, and I was like, man, you can't do that, for so many reasons, for you in particular. So,
yeah,
but again, I think you'll get there. You'll get there. It's fine. You'll get there.
And honestly, that's probably why it's more or less still there. Okay. I really haven't touched it. But I understand what you're saying.
I'm about to say, so here's the thing. Every time you open your fridge, you have to tell yourself not to do something. Where if it just wasn't
No.
there, you would never have to not tell yourself to eat
Correct.
it.
Correct. Yeah. No, I hear you, and that's fair. That's a fair. That's a
Like
fair
you don't
thing.
live in a house full of starch loving junk food eaters. Cause I have kids and they are starch loving junk food eaters.
Well, I'm a
Like
starch
literally,
food eater.
my daughter ate starch on top of starch, prepared with starch for dinner tonight. So I made some food and she's like, I'm making some pasta for myself. I'm like, cool. And then I see her slicing up potatoes and I'm like, what are you doing? She was like, yeah, because this goes really good with pasta. I'm like, so you're slicing potatoes to cook potatoes and you're making pasta
That don't make sense.
to put on top of the you putting pasta noodles and pasta sauce on top of potatoes. You added starch to starch.
That's kind of disgusting, actually.
Never had. And then she was like, "Do we have any rolls?" So I'm like, "Wait a minute, you were going to do rolls on potatoes on pasta?"
What?
It was unbelievable.
Is she trying to gain weight?
What she kept saying, she was like, "Well, they say I need to eat carbs to get strong," and I'm like, "No, carbs are for energy. Protein is what you need." Which you didn't mention anything that contained any of that.
Starch upon starch upon starch. Like, I don't even think I can mentally eat that, much less physically.
And the girl, I'm just like, I just told her, I was like, look, you better keep as physically active as you are today for the rest of your life. If you don't keep eating starch like that, it's just no that you can't survive like that. I don't care how natural your metabolism is, just fast. Eventually, when
That
you're
shit gonna
eating
slow down.
rolls on potatoes on pasta, it's got to go somewhere.
That doesn't even sound like it would taste good.
Hey, look, man, I ain't trying to tell her what's to taste good to her. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm giving her the freedom to have her own taste buds. But what I am gonna say is that shit's ridiculous. Like, hey, we gotta do better than that. Like, not near. I'm gonna say it just like not near vegetable, not near protein, just carbs. I'm just, you know what I'm gonna eat tonight? Carbs. What's for dinner? Carbs. What type of carbs? All of them. just all of them.
Yeah,
I mean, I've seen them, and it goes for both of mine. I've seen them have on a plate spaghetti, mashed potatoes, and macaroni on the same plate.
In what world does that shit go together?
Once again, it was just starch lovers. You know, like if Pizza Hut has the meat lovers pizza, like they would do well with the starch lovers. Like if they made a pizza and they put mashed potatoes, macaroni, pasta noodles, they would be like, "Yo, this is the best shit ever."
That's. I mean, it's good to be a kid, bro, because I don't think my body could handle that.
But see, here's the thing. I have a different level of temptation with that stuff than you. See, you see that stuff and you see it in a appropriate amount of in a way where you can appropriately eat it, even though it's bad for you. I see them eat so much starch that it almost makes me not want any. Because I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Because I just you have ruined something that's so delicious. Like mashed potatoes, awesome. Macaroni, awesome.
It's great separately.
Awesome. Spaghetti, not my real thing, but shoot, I get it. But
separately is great.
All together?
Oh, hell no.
What you trying to do? Like, what type of carb loading are you doing? What are you about to do? Go run 6 marathons tomorrow?
I mean, that's a good way to get fat.
But she's this big.
I mean, I understand that, but I'm just saying. I mean, she keeps eating like that. She ain't got to worry about that.
That's what I said. I said, man, you better stay active forever.
You're gonna be like Uncle Reuben.
Forever, you better stay active. I'm just like, look, I get it. Like right now, you living off your mom's genes. You know what I'm saying? But eventually, you gotta look at me, and you're gonna be like, hey, we gained weight. You know what I'm saying? Like we gained weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I don't brag about a lot of things, but motherfucking get big. I can gain weight. You know what I'm saying? I look at the right food enough, 5 pounds, just like that. Yeah, you always talk about how I ain't big no more, but I'm like, there's a lot of cuts happened for me to get small because I spent a long time working to get big, and then I didn't realize I just had the cheat code to get big, which was eat. As soon as I started to really do that, I was like, oh shit, this weight is really easy to grab if you just do this consistent
Yeah.
eating.
KB Yako says sounds like a KFC bowl without the KFC.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, I mean we're gonna try this out. I mean, I don't expect my gym and fridge. I don't expect my fridge to look like theirs, but if I can at least eat better, especially with the foot situation, because I still can't get on my bike. We had a setback. We have a small setback in the foot situation. So yeah, that's still happening. So I can't really get on the bike yet. So I really can't do. My only cardio for real is walking, and I'm not really supposed to do a shit ton of that. So, so I figure the one thing I can control is what I put in my body, and we're gonna try to do this. And
you got it, man. Just you got to have a plan, not an idea.
Yeah.
Plan, not an idea.
That's a good plan. So I'm still gonna kind of do it, but I want to refine it a little bit better because I do listen to y'all. So we'll refine a little bit better, and we'll go in probably after this. We'll probably remove some things that's got to go. So it's cool. AG,
Yes,
you
sir.
got anything?
Yeah, I need to get more done. And so I committed to actually writing things down. I've noticed when either my wife just told me and I decide to get up and do it right then, or she texted me to do something where it's like right in my face. I get things done a lot better. So I've never been a list writer. It's going to start now.
Awesome. Yeah, when I really feel like I gotta get it done, the list comes out. So I understand, but it's got to be like important. It's got to have a time frame and shit for me. Excuse me, because I have it on my phone. That's not working. I'm gonna have to carry a pad with me. So awesome. Sounds good. Moby.
Hey, look, man, I got you on your gym and your workout and fitness thing, and hey, man, I need to get limber again, man, because your boy got the hips that hurt now, man. So I'm just sore all the time, man. So
Pilates.
no, not Pilates, man. That sounds like work, and I want to do something that sounds relaxing. Even though I know it's not super relaxing, but yoga is at least supposed to be a little bit more relaxed. Pilates is work, bro. Like, and I'm
Yoga's no better. Don't do it. Sir.
I look, I know. That's why I said I know it's supposed to be relaxing. And nah, man, I gotta do it, AG, man. Like, cause your boy be in the bed. Like, here's the thing: you're not supposed to be hurting moving in the bed. Like, I got such little flexibility that, like, changing positions in the bed, I'm just like, hey, man, this hurts. And I wish I could say like changing positions in a cool adult way, like, hey, we were getting some things done. But I'm like, nah, man, I'm just like trying to flip the pillow over to get a little cool and try to get the blanket back. And I'm just like, damn, I feel like I pulled a muscle just trying to grab the blanket back. And yeah, man. So I gotta do this yoga journey, man. I gotta get my breathing right. I gotta stretch a little bit because hey, look, man, it's cool to have muscles. It's cool to feel like you're cut and ripped. Don't mean shit if you can't move. Don't mean shit if you just don't have the actual mobility to move. And man, I feel like I'm about 2 months away from having to have a serious conversation about a hip replacement, man. So I got to get moving, man.
Well, yoga and Pilates are good. Great places to begin and end. You only do that for the rest of your life at our age. That
Yo,
age.
and that's what they said. It was like, look, man, if you really can get into committing to yoga and like consistently do it, they're like, you don't really need anything else, man.
No. You know, I can attest to that. So yeah, they're right. I would do it. I was just saying, if you want to avoid some work, and you don't want to do that.
Oh, that's what I said. But Pilates is a lot of real core work, and I just want to stretch. I just want to be able to move a little bit more. Now, I do realize that the whole lot of these yoga positions requires core strength as well, but I feel like Pilates is like micro focusing on it. And look, man, I ain't trying. Your boy don't have no desire to have a six pack. You know what I'm saying? I care enough about my muscle that I want to protect it with insulation forever. You know what I'm saying? Like when you really care about something, you want to protect it. You know what I'm saying? Like so
you want to protect your six pack.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it covered, you know. It's like when people have a classic car and they keep the cover and they keep it in the garage. That's my six pack. It's always covered, it's in the garage, but it's there. I promise you it's there.
Are you gonna do it at the Y?
Nah, man, I'm gonna start at the crib with the videos. And plus, man, with the World Wide Web, man, you start with those intro courses, and then you can change it up on your own. Like the instructor part led thing would be cool, but I feel like being in an instructor led class, I might be pushing it too much, just out of my own competitive nature. Because I'd be like, hey, that 65-year-old woman doing it, so I gotta hold that shit too.
So
I gotta protect me from me.
Yeah, this is what, as someone who has done yoga, and
I have too. When I was in college playing football, I actually did yoga, and it was one of the best decisions I made. And I would stop.
Yeah, since you haven't done it in a while, my suggestion to you is go take a class. Don't do the internet stuff at the beginning. Take a class where there's a certified person there who's been trained. Just because yoga's, as you know, yoga's cool and it helps. You can fuck yourself up too if you do shit the wrong way. And if you haven't done it in a while, like ultimately, I want to get back there too. But yeah, me doing it at home by myself, at least at this moment in time, hell no. That shit ain't happening. And I mean, if y'all still got the membership at the Y, man, they got those down there, man. Just get in the back.
Man, I'm telling you, I'm too competitive. Like, that's
or better yet, get in the front, because then you'll be competitive with no one because you're too busy worried about yourself.
Or you could just get a video.
I mean, the problem with and that's the thing, right? Like, yeah, man, you could do it and shit, but if you have someone who's trained there, then if like you're not right, they can adjust you and stuff like that. And I'm not saying you do that forever. I'm saying just getting back into it. You know, the yoga instructors I've been at, they'll walk around and they will help adjust people to like, so like if you're in like downward dog, maybe you think you're doing it right, but then they come and shift your hips and then it's like, oh shit, that's the way I'm supposed to be doing it. That's all I'm saying. Because if you do it at home, you're left to your own devices and you can fucking hurt yourself. Whereas if you do at least 1 or 2 classes before you start doing it at home, you can at least get the basics down. So then at home, you're not doing it wrong. That's all I'm saying.
I am a bit flabbergasted at the idea that you think somebody with moderately decent mobility could severely injure themselves doing yoga. I don't see it. You're probably right. And I'm literally like, man, I'm almost about to do a Google search, like injuries doing yoga. Like I can't foresee people really seriously injuring themselves, especially if you know how to listen to your body. And I know that sounds like super cliche, but like I ain't about to be out here doing no elaborate movements and stretches that I know I can't do, that I physically can't make myself do. But no, man, I'm gonna take your advice under advisement. I'm gonna do some research, and actually I wouldn't mind actually taking the class, but I do know I'm super competitive. So when other people are doing certain things, I'm gonna push that envelope.
Then yeah, you need to be in the front. Because it honestly, when I took the Zumba
Those
class,
rooms have mirrors, man.
I said it. When I did the Zumba class, like, yo, man, I'm competitive too, and I'm in there with a whole bunch of older women. They're crushing it, and I felt there was a point where I was like, I can't keep up with these women, so I need to do something so I don't fuck myself up, you know. But yeah, like Keviako says, you gotta only look at the floor or the ceiling in them yoga classes. I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things, man. Because yeah, you could think you're in one position, and that's not where you're at. So that's all I'm saying. And if you got a membership to the Y, that shit's free. So fuck it. Why go dolo when you can get your free shit? And let's be real. All them chicks probably gonna be looking at you like, what's he doing in here? Is he married? Whatever.
No, they're not gonna think that.
I mean, hey man, it's a lot of what I learned in taking the Zumba class. That's just a job, bro. For married women who have kids in school, whose husbands come home, and yeah, their job is to keep their body intact. And I'm just saying, go to a Zumba class. You will work your ass off, and all them chicks be like barely making a sweat, and you'll be fucking dying.
Yeah, but I feel like in them Zumba classes you went to, you didn't realize it, but what was happening is a lot of those ladies were looking at you with respect. Because
possibly,
not possibly.
I was always in the back though.
It don't matter. They were looking at you with respect because they know how hard that shit is. Even though they in the groove, they know. Man, look, I remember
it was hard, bro.
I remember in college, our position coach decided they were going to punish us because I guess we weren't taking our workout serious, and they took us to a step aerobics class.
Bro.
That was one of the most humbling fucking experiences of my life because we like 5 minutes in and I'm just like, y'all motherfuckers ain't human because I am dead to the motherfucking world right now. If I got to fucking lift my knee up towards my abs one more motherfucking time, I felt like I was gonna throw up the whole second half of the shit. And the ladies were like, "Good job, fellas, y'all." I'm like, "Yo, don't patronize. Don't do this to me. You fucking see me struggling. You see this pool of precipitation flowing from my body in the form of sweat. I'm dehydrated in this bitch. Like, it killed. Honestly, we had one of the best practices the next day because we was all like, we ain't doing that shit again, bro. Never fucking again. We had a fucking lineman meeting. We were just like, never fucking again. If y'all motherfuckers gonna slack up on one of these workout days, you gonna have to answer to us. Fuck the coach. You gonna have to answer to us because they not about to take us in there with them old bitches again. We not doing this.
Right. One of the most humbling experiences in the gym. Like, if you want to be humble, get on a goddamn Stairmaster against someone, like, not against, but then some small ass, mildly attractive woman gets on that shit, and you dying, and she's just like, just walking. Bitch, what? Man, Stairmasters are the devil. Fucking Stairmaster. I run from them shits. Run away from them shits. Fucking Stairmaster.
Hey man, my youngest daughter can be on that Stairmaster for like 45 minutes to an hour, and that's in cadence. I was just like, I'm riding the bike. I look over there. She's on the.
Yeah.
I go do some more weight. She's on. I'm just like, man, I ain't got
I don't
it.
get it. My attention span ain't good enough for that. It just, and I'll be having like headphones. I got a fucking tablet. I'm trying to watch a movie. Like, I'm trying to do everything, but not thinking about these motherfucking steps. And then people come in there, yo, man, with nothing. A towel in a water bottle. Just be on that bitch for like an hour. I'm just like, what are you doing?
Hey, my
You're not-
cousin who was doing like bodybuilding, he competitive bodybuilder.
Yeah.
That's what he does to cut, man. He was like, man,
Hell
he's
yeah.
like, I put the trash bags on, be on the Stairmaster for like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm just like, he was like, man,
Best to your legs.
he said that shit strips you. He's like, man, if you trying to shred weight, that's it. He said that's the move, man. And I believe him because he was
Weight,
like,
pride.
he loves working out. Like, so he enjoys that shit. When he talks about that, he was like, I hate it. And he's like, I don't mind doing all that other stuff. I hate it, but he's like, ain't nothing more effective. Ain't nothing more effective.
Between that and treadmills, man. Fucking treadmill all day. Fucking treadmill. Nah. AG, man, what's on your mind, bro?
The prison system suing the
What?
Louisiana government because apparently they're not arresting enough people. So we need reparations for our jail. And that's all I wanted to say about it.
And that's a
Y'all
real
arresting enough
thing.
people.
That's a real fucking thing.
Yes, because it's like,
I know it is, but and when I heard that, I was just like, "Yo, this can't be real.
yeah, it's real. It's
It
real.
can't." I've
Because they
never,
want-
I've
because
never
see-
done so much research on something. I'm just like, this. Somebody's got to just, you know what? AI, man. They just people believe in anything up here. I'm like Googling. I'm like, holy shit, this is real. They really suing.
Yeah.
They
'Cause they
really suing
promised
because hey, y'all not locking up enough people, bro. You
Exactly.
hurting us.
Well, they agreed in their defense. They agreed to give them an 80 percentile, occupancy rate. And then people was probably minding their business and law enforcement changed a little bit. And now they below 50 or at 50.
That should be a good thing.
Well, not if it's privatized and your Mercedes-Benz payment is linked to
That's the problem when you
that other
privatize.
30%.
Yeah, when you privatize the prison system, now there are incentives to create customers.
Right. So to
And
stay out of
customers are the prisoners.
So to stay out of trouble in this lawsuit, because I'm sure the lawsuit's tens of millions or hundreds of millions, whatever it is, I am sure that they're having meetings during roll call to say, y'all need to arrest these folks out here so the city and the state don't get sued. I just wanted to leave that there for y'all. It's a real thing. And it helps me understand two things. Number one, reparations is a real thing, and the only people that ever got it was white folks. And number two, I feel like the system was even more rigged than I ever thought it was, and I really thought it was to begin with. So that's some information for you, y'all. You can do what you want with it. You can put it away under the rug. You can, go protest and everything in between. But the situation that I just the scenario that I just put out there is a real situation that's happening right now, November 16th, 2025. Happening right now. And it's legit, and the jails could win an enormous amount of money. So that's what's on my mind.
It's sad that our society is now upset that we don't have enough people in jail. Jesus. I ain't going to Louisiana no time soon. Fuck that. Because that's a whole bunch of DWB about to happen down there. No parts. Thank you, sir. Mo B, what's on your mind?
Cassette tapes, VHS, Atari,
Nice.
Sega Genesis. These are all flip phones, house phones, floppy disks, Thanksgiving. These are all things that have disappeared. Because Lord knows I haven't seen one advertisement even suggesting the idea of Thanksgiving. It was Halloween on Friday, and Saturday it was Christmas. We had like poor Thanksgiving. We basically said fuck the Native Americans and the Pilgrims. We like that shit don't matter no more. We trying to get to the fat white dude. That's it. When does the fat white dude bring me some shit? Because I vividly remember there used to be a point in time in which after Halloween there were commercials about Thanksgiving dinner. We talked about Thanksgiving. Like Thanksgiving was a real life idea.
Charlie Brown
And,
Thanksgiving.
and now it's like, yeah, we talk about Thanksgiving as a separation point for shopping. It's like, oh shit, it's almost Christmas Friday again. Like, nah, you Black Friday. Nah. We straight up go straight from Halloween to Merry Christmas. And I just want to know when did sitting at a table eating food stop being enough? Because when I was younger, I didn't need anything else. I promise you I didn't. Like, don't get me wrong. As a kid, Christmas is dope because you get gifts. And like, I'm a sucker for Christmas. I love Christmas decorations. I walk around Hobby Lobby looking at Christmas decorations like, ooh, I wish I could put that up somewhere. But that don't mean that Thanksgiving just needs to disappear. Like, I get it. We can't do the whole Pilgrims and Indians thing like we used to because people have so many problems with all of the things I just said. But like, hey man, like that turkey and that glazed ham and that stuffing and that shit means something, man. We can't lose track of the obesity that we all bind to formed on Thanksgiving. We need that shit in our life. Like, hold on. If we remove Thanksgiving, how are we gonna adequately get to sleep after stuffing all of that dry ass bird in our mouths for a whole day? Because like nobody really eats turkey any other time. Like the turkey and like, bro, do you realize how many sales they gotta do on turkey now? I realized people really don't eat turkey like that. So now it's like, yo, the turkey industry needs Thanksgiving to happen, and we fucking cheating the turkey industry right now because we don't even care about it. We just like, hey, whatever. Another day between Christmas, man. It's just another day between Christmas. So that's what's on my mind, man. Like I really wish that somebody would get out here and stand up for Thanksgiving. Like we need some Thanksgiving parades. You know what I'm saying? We need. Where is Charlie Brown with a pivotal movie? Like, cause Charlie Brown saved Halloween, as far as I'm concerned, with that Great Pumpkin movie. At one point in time, he saved it. We need Charlie Brown to save Thanksgiving.
But Charlie Brown has saved Thanksgiving.
There's a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving show.
Yeah, with the popcorn.
Once again, there is, but they don't really talk about that. Like they already airing the Grinch, man. They already airing the Grinch, man. On November 2nd, I sat here and they were playing the Grinch on Freeform, man. Like, come on, man. Like this free Thanksgiving, man. Free Thanksgiving.
Free Thanksgiving. All right. Thank you, sir. So, Mogo Cowboy said Thanksgiving is woke. We need a white Santa. There you go. That's why we don't have Thanksgiving anymore.
Yeah, you're right. Thanksgiving is another DEI day. So,
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Native Americans, man.
Native Americans, man.
Native Americans.
But
especially after
Thanksgiving is all about the slaughter of Native Americans, so we could have this holiday. So what's DEI about that? I thought that was just
somebody had to give up their lives for it.
But not only that, they're afraid that if we keep talking about Thanksgiving, we got to mention the fact that those Native Americans are the only reasons half of them pilgrims survived.
Right.
But yeah, we don't want to do that,
and
man.
Then unfortunately, you got to keep bringing up drunk ass Christopher Columbus.
How did Christopher Columbus get involved in Thanksgiving?
How do we get to the country?
Well, not only that, I mean, he's the reason we call Native Americans Indians.
Yeah.
Because he was like, it's close
Yeah.
enough to
Little
India.
racist.
Close enough to India.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be getting to India, and y'all are brown, so y'all are Indians.
Understood.
Which, look, in his defense, I kind of can see how he would immediately think, oh, y'all are Indians, because I was going this way because I was trying to prove that there's a way I could get to India this way. I'm a white dude who's only really seen a whole bunch of white people. The only brown people I've seen is when I was in my India trade. So when I see these other brown people, like, hey, man, they must have a new fashion thing going on in this part of India. Y'all are Indians.
Thanksgiving is woke, man. Thanksgiving is woke.
Okay.
But I need somebody to free Thanksgiving, man, because, like, I don't need Thanksgiving to disappear. I can't even. I wanted to put up Christmas stuff today, but I'm just like, man, I can't disrespect Thanksgiving like that, man. Christmas shit's not supposed to go up to after Thanksgiving.
Well. All right. So, what's on my mind is dumbass people. And I run across a lot of dumbass people on a regular basis. But I did some research. And of course, 'tis the season that motherfuckers gonna be going on people's like decks and shit and stealing boxes from Amazon and all this other shit. So I looked it up because I've seen a lot of videos where people grab the fucking box and the bitch explodes paint everywhere. Them shits are funny. And so I had a conversation with Mo B about it. Man, that shit ain't real. That's kind of what he was telling me.
No. I didn't say it ain't real. I said, how many of them do you think are real? Because I'm sure some of those videos are staged.
Well, and I agree with you. Some of them probably are. So I did some research. Shout out to Gemini and stuff. So
did you do research or did AI do research?
Hey, I put it in, man. It came up with the information. Like I could have went to the website, but hey, man, it gives me information, so I have to go to the website. It ain't my fault. So, like some of those videos are elaborate, custom built traps, but you can buy some of this shit. You can buy the shotgun blank boxes. So what happens is when the thieves lift it up, it sounds like a noise comes out, sound like a 12 gauge shotgun, and I was like, okay. Now they also have glitter and stink bomb boxes. So like, of course, they take the box away, it blows up, and it covers them in glitter and stink. So that was cool. Some people use just a weighted box that makes it too heavy to steal, or a box with a camera to record the guy. Like, this shit's elaborate. And I'm not going anymore because, like, now they're legal and safety concerns. Look, let me just I need everybody to look at me for a second. Look at my eyes. If someone wants to come to my porch and steal a box off my porch, I need you to think how many fucks I give if something bad happens to them. Like, let's be real here. Legal and safety concerns. What? They're gonna fucking sue me for covering them in blue paint?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Because there's a lady trying to sue an old man right now because her son and two other kids, teenagers, broke into his house with guns drawn, and he shot them and killed two of them.
Yeah.
And she's trying to sue him.
Yeah. The problem is they live in fucking Florida. Stand your ground. You broke into his house. Yeah, sorry.
I'm pretty sure in every state that one wouldn't have flew.
I mean, yeah, but still.
Especially being that they had guns too. It's not like they just broke in, he saw him and shot him in the back. It's like, no, they had guns drawn.
Hey man, when they broke in, it didn't matter what the fuck happened.
I mean, that's personally how I feel too. Like,
You get, hey man, sometimes you get what you deserve.
hey, Goody Mob said it best. Who's that peeking in my window? How? Nobody
How?
now.
I mean, so yeah, you think I give a fuck about these people? Hell no. Now, I think the clips are funny as shit, you know, and you know some people get mad and shit, and I'm just like, and some people actually get all the way to that car, and then the bitch explodes all in that car.
Oh, you talking about the one where the dude was in blue, all the blue thing? He
Yeah,
came back to the
that
door
shit
and
was
started
awesome.
cussing.
And then you mad at the dude who did, bitch. Nobody told you to come take my box, motherfucker. Hey man, stupid. I mean, what is it? Stupid games get you stupid prizes. Yeah, like. So all I'm saying is, shout out to those motherfuckers, man, who be putting. I hope teaches motherfuckers a lesson. The shit ain't yours. You're on the property, and guess what? Hey, dumbasses, if you see a Ring camera, what the fuck are you doing? That means they got your bitch ass on tape. And the funniest part, a lot of these, nobody was covering their face. You get what you get, man. Like, hey, man, if you don't walk the 5 steps up to my fucking door and take my box and your shit explodes in the green mist, you're going to be on TikTok. Because damn if I ain't put it up there.
And then come back to the Ring cam and start fussing.
Yeah. Like,
Hey, bro,
why you do that?
Hey,
Nigga,
bro,
why you
co-
try to steal my shit?
Like, hey, bro, you come back to my door again, the next explosion's gonna cause red stuff to leak out of you.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yo, man, this shit ain't yours. Leave it alone. Stop fucking with everybody else's shit. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a matter of time. Somebody's gonna get shot for doing that.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
somebody already has got shot.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, and honestly, I ain't losing sleep over it. Because you go on somebody else's property, I mean, uninvited, you're taking a chance. They're literally not a gun-toting person.
Yeah, but that kind of goes both ways, and I think that's kind of my problem with it. Like, all right, they picked up the box, it exploded on them, they're mad. Now you're like, haha, you shouldn't try to steal my thing. Like, sure, but now that dude is mad at you and knows where you stay. Like, it goes both ways, and
Yeah.
that's for real. That's really my biggest problem with it. It's like, all right, cool, you got him, but not everybody willing to just let shit go. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has a high level of letting shit slide, and they obviously know where you stay at now. You don't think they're gonna remember when that mist bust out on them, what house they was at? No, they know.
But you know, when they come back to your porch, maybe to steal that box, they're gonna second guess that shit. Because at this point in time, people just putting boxes out there just to record people and laugh at them.
I mean, here's the thing, man. The idea that one might get caught doing something has never been enough to deter people from trying to do something. Ain't that right, Juju? Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like all I'm saying is, hey, man, stupid games get you stupid prizes. That's it. Like, regardless if it's this or something else, man. I mean, like, if you gotta think about it more than once, you probably shouldn't do it. And if you don't gotta think about it more than once, but you still know it's wrong, I mean, you need help. Because eventually, you're right, Moby. For every 5 shit that somebody steals, number 6 is gonna blow up in their face. But you know, eventually, your ass gonna get caught. I'm waiting for somebody to attach the shit to like tase them. I'm waiting for that shit. So when they grab the box, it tased the fuck out of them. Like, that shit's gonna happen. And then they're gonna sue the person who did it. Bitch, what you doing on my yard? try to take my box. Like, I need common sense to come back. Because right now, that shit lost somewhere. You know? So, hey, man. If you want to be a professional thief, that's on you. But you can't get mad when that shit comes back around the wrong way. So, that's all I got to say. And with that being said, number 300's in the books. Like to thank Mo B and AG for being here. Like to thank those who've listened to us for episode 300 and before and future episodes. And I'd like to thank JTD Creations. Once again, they are officially a sponsor of 5 Minute Warning. Check them out on their Facebook page. Give them FMW 300. They'll give you 10% off your order. And hey, man, as you can tell with these shirts, Blizzard, and they do really good hats. So I just don't wear hats. Fuck hats. No offense, maybe. I just don't do hats. So with that being said, hey, man, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell someone about us. We do this every Sunday night, 9 p.m. until we get the fuck off. And then we might stay a little longer, but we won't. So, with that being said, thank you to everybody. We'll be back next Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW podcast, at Newsman25, at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, Newsman25. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
The 5 Minute Warning.